friends, welcome back to Backtracks Reacts. If this is your first time here, please come back so that the intro checks out. Today I have for you Tenmaku no Jaadugar, episode 8. Last time we left off, quite the meltdown in the discussion, which I think it was a good discussion. And it's also evidenced by the fact that I got a few nice comments. Thank you for those, I appreciate. Let's do some shoutouts. Nanachi, yes, I did fuck up. So... yeah, first reading that I did of the entire thing. Yeah, Barakachin is the first wife of Ogatai. Ain't it fucked up how, you know, I immediately see some smart, like, conniving motherfucker in this anime, and then, like, despite all the precautions that we have taken with putting women in power, I immediately assume this person who cannot take part in the Kurultai, even though they are technically supposed to be the main advisor or whatever, is I assume maleness, I don't know. I can't read, so that's my one big fuck up. Thank you for the reassurance afterwards that I'm doing something okay. I happens to the best of us. Not reacting properly, and you know what? Didn't feel it last episode. Totally felt that was a worthy discussion to have, and also it's kind of a joke at this point. Ignorance, knowledge. I should be studying up more on, you know, even what the team did, the production team, because they have that whole promotional thing where they do the field trip over to the Middle East. So yeah, really interesting. And then comment from Millennia Delta. Love the in-depth commentary, attention to detail. The show is a masterpiece in the making and needs 1000% more discourse. I, for one, can't help but revel in all the moral ambiguity and uncomfortable themes. It's really nice. It's good. Seems they're setting up Ogadai as final boss of Shitara, as they represent two opposite views on the sin of complicity you mentioned. Ogadai seems chill with it to his bones. Look at that easy smile. He's even willing to give up his own nomadic roots and culture if it means an empire that lasts. I, for one, did not even, like, fully consider the repercussions or the, like, emotional stakes in setting up a capital. 'Cause, like, that's antithetical to the culture that they have. It's kind of I used to not get exile, where, like, banishment from one's own country, it just didn't seem like a big deal to me. But then, you know, really putting some empathy in there, like, yeah, that's the place you stay, that's where you are and who you connect to as a person. Really important to a people, even. It's like, we don't really necessarily have that anymore, but holy 100% get it now. I wonder if he'd even be willing to sacrifice family for the bigger picture. Ooh, if things go bad with Totally, we'll come to that. Yeah! Huh. Okay. In this episode, Ogadai's magic trick with the earrings gives him a glimpse at the Silk Road that would be paid via Mongol monopoly on violence, but his duty as Khan is to be the embodiment of willful ignorance toward the human cost of progress. That's really nice. I like that kind of poeticism in the voice there. Maybe that's why he drinks so much. After all, he's married to the living reminder of this of his willful ignorance. Yeah. Just the amount of straight, like, okay, you can do whatever you want, you can threaten to kill me, I don't really care. Oh man, I bet you money is tragically in love with her and will try to gaslight her into accepting the bigger picture he wants to bring about, or can't turn a blind eye to toregene. Yeah. Shadow, on the other hand, is a kind of ghost that will haunt the Empire as a reminder of the violence and cruelty it took to shake the world. Her growing moral ambiguity is frightening and beautiful. Perhaps she'll end up proving that power built on blood is destined for a bloody end. Like Ogadai, she lives an ironic lie. She herself is a direct beneficiary of the shattered status quo. In this newborn empire, she's quickly climbing up the world's only extant meritocracy that's marginally open to women, slaves, and merchants/craftsmen who are often super low status. There will be opportunities here that men like the Uyghur Shinkai and Shira wouldn't have under the rule of petty kings like before. That being said, maybe this opportunity is all illusory. Seems to be a storm coming. Let's see exactly what that storm is with episode 8 in 3, 2, 1, play. Ah, that was nice. We're in action. Boom. Okay. Ooh. They are pretty. And then again with the drinking immediately. Wow. That's good for him. What? In the horse's mouth? Got eaten. Oh, awesome. All right. Got a little bit more sleep. I took a nap before this. We're all good. Hopefully. I don't know. Shadow doesn't seem like she took a nap. She looks pretty. Oh, also, I have been rewatching a little bit of Orb with the Tiabu reaction. I'm like one episode from being caught up. Oh my gosh. Like, forgot how good Orb is. Free from the chains. And then let's make this promise. Seal our destinies together. I found a more beneficial position. That. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. We'll talk about this later. Ooh, everything's like nicely textured this episode. Labor is not gendered. I'll read them. It's the layers of layers of distance. Because like I'm reading the English subtitles of a Japanese. Oh, it's a real responsibility to keep things recorded forever. Oh, all right. The elixir, sure. Can this be used? Can I use this? What if? Mm-mm. No. No, not what she said at all. Hmm. Wow. An immediately unproductive first meeting between them. Oh shit. Person Kadak is working for? Sulfur. Bleh. No go to. Just not dealing with any of this shit. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Mm. Oh, that immortal? Is always a want. Like the putting my shield up. No, but wait. Oh. Right. Mhm. Yeah. Might be in your fetish. Get in good graces with everybody. That's good networking. Ooh, I like that. The stars on her. Yeah, this is a little bit higher in standing. Mm-hmm. How's that going? And they look pretty confident. Hmm. It's been happening. Because this is like all in terms of history behind the scenes. The wars and everything that's been happening on the front lines is the shit that's going to be retold. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking losing the neutral party. I don't think that's gonna go well. Whoa! All right. When's the last time you saw like straight raid like that? Lord of the Rings. Whew. All right, fuck it. Mandate to heaven, I guess. Mongols too strong. Oof. All right. That was so fast. Like this is the quickest beat of the episode. Hmm. Hmm. Even she feels it. Hmm. Ah. Yes. Why is Ghibli food so was always so delicious looking? Fuck, that's so great. Oh, going off without me? I thought we had an engagement. Thought you promised. Hmm. Well, don't be like that. All right. Okay. Technically true, not in the case of alchemy. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder about that. Still don't have the scientific method. Is he figuring out my plan? Ah. Perfect. Hey. Ooh. Got the power, got the smarts. What do you do? That's so good. It's like priming that as the first shot of the episode as well. Woo! Woo! Oh. Mmm. Nice. Fuck. I never considered this would be a detective episode. Whoa. Woo. Wow. She just keeps on happening to you, huh? Oh. What's she doing all on her own? No! No, you're neglecting her! She wants some company! Girl! Oh. Oh, it's fucked! Oh. Damn it! Damn it! I fell for it! She Novak'd me! Ah, that's great! Oh. Ah, one step ahead. Sure. Out detectiving. That's really good. Those are really nice, yeah. Playing with shadows, manipulating. Hmm. Tangry. And then using the kanji for heaven. Hmm. Interesting that they have a similar name. Okay. Good. Good. In very. Wow. That's really cool. I like that. Okay. So, like, being wary, cautious of even the person who has technically saved you. But it's because, unforeseen, intrusion in your life who you haven't seen ever before. Of course. Of course, you would be wary of that. Keeping tabs on everyone you've seen. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's so many layers to that. I love it. We're gonna break it down a little bit later. But see things my way. Oh no, I lost her. I like the, where is it? Okay. It's right before the OP. No. Oh, checking the horse. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then everyone's, vision of Shara in their heads is still not in line with how she is. And that's nice. And she's sold herself well. She's also really good at selling. Many of the Mongols do not care for reading and writing. Yeah, all of them are up to Tolui's house. Very interesting. You expect the Great Khan to pilfer his brother's property. He was left with the at-home operations. Okay, so no. That's, there we go. Sandrak, sulfur, quicksilver. Well, what is this? Is this cinnabar? Water insoluble resin. Or is that? No, that didn't. That's not the same thing. That's not volcano. Now, surely it is, right? Because Land of the Lustrous, poison. It might not be. It doesn't have to be. Raj Algar. Arsenic sulfide mineral. Ruby sulfur. Alright. So it is a different thing. Soft mineral occurring in monoclinic crystals, granular, compact, or powdery form, often in association with the related mineral orpiment. Okay. But yeah, anything you find near a volcano, probably not great to ingest. Yes, we have these same ideas, these treatments. Banno, all cures. Or what's the miracle elixir? Some elixir we get from the pronunciation of it's not showing in the subs. But yeah, I mean, this is a good play. Incredibly good play, in fact. Vaishtara. Yes, and here's where our cultures differ, because even though we got to the same place and we have the same materials, or no, because she learned about the Realgar from the Persian trade. Yeah. Yeah, Persian physicians. But here's where our cultures differ. The Jada Stone. You can use it. You can ingest it. It's not going to cause rain in your body, but like it's going to work as a cure. So hey, Bizarre Stone. Antidote. Boom. I think you might have played it a little too far this time around, but hey, Shara is making moves. The networking. This is a critical time and position. Even if their first meeting was as unproductive as like, hey, I'll introduce you. She can make miracle drugs. No, I never said anything about that. Okay, well, go on your way. The immediate after is just like, wait, okay. So we have I have pieces in place, and I can use them to gain a bit better standing. And I'm all in on this with toregene. Let's discuss this whole thing. Get everyone to pitch in, and boom! Suddenly we have an open communications line between us and the first Mongol empress. Stepmother inherited wife from the from Mr. Man. Got some time's passed. A little bit more time has passed, like a season. And so hey, we're good. What does yeah, but what does Barakchin have to say? Oh, also, just this little like diversion, you know, history happening. Hey, they didn't they killed our messenger. Might as well just conquer him too. Whatever. Yeah, just like that, the Mongols. I think that's a lot of around this point in time. Just like that, the Mongols. Interestingly, Sokokutani is also brought back into the fray. Maybe because of her connection to Tolui, but also just this was a good time to put her back in. Those with too much power are viewed with fear and resentment. But they'd never look at me. I mean, I'm just harmless. I don't. I'm just the wife of Tolui. It doesn't all matter. There's plays going on here. You would never have expected plays to be going on here if this scene didn't happen. So, like, Shitara has no fucking clue about this either. This is just for dramatic irony purposes. Introduce another fold back in. That's wonderful. It's good. And who knows what she's planning. But it's so much more dangerous than anything Tolui would have planned right at this point. At least in the way of what will go in with or against our goals. I like this cheese making process. That's really nice. Like skimming it off, breaking it out of the pot, like slicing around half, and then boom, big serve. And then it goes all the way back to toregene. Cute. Good. It's like, okay, so that's cheese. Yes. So they say like, oh, it's gonna be made into butter soon. Cool. Good. Thank you for the exposition. I'm still telling time by the sundials built into the roofs. Hey, who are you? Why are you trying to get all this information? What are you doing? And why are you divulging this specific bit of information to me? Sorko Katani is still in this. She wants to become, you know, first empress. What's the I can look up the title. That's fine. Nope. Doesn't say. A cartoon. Great cartoon. Okay. And so that like should immediately raise suspicion. Like, why are you telling me this? This means you're not loyal to Soroko Katani. So who are you loyal to? Of course I'm loyal to you. You bring so much wisdom and grace into the whole Mongol Empire. You didn't see me in the last Kurultai. I haven't done anything to get you to get you in my graces. It's just you who has been giving to me. I don't know who you are. You shouldn't know who I am. And so, playing it up as if she does know, and she has been taking, like, information from other people about who Barakachin is. It's like, oh, okay. Then I'll play along. My oh my. Sure, I have someone else on my side. Let's get it. Let's make sure this whole operation lasts for as long as I'm alive. Ah, you thought though. Ah, you thought. That's not good. That's So yeah, all these doubts that should be flooding into Barakachin's head did. She acts on them, brings toregene out. Hey, let's have a little talk. Why is your servant, who is not loyal to you, who does not work under you, here? Oh no! And like calling her out alone, and it's all fucked. It's so over. Oh, what do we do? She's so happy. She's like really into this whole deception and treason and treachery thing. She's like, ha ha ha. I had an upper hand. Fuck it. No, friend. You played too many of your aces too quickly. That's rough. I don't usually take note of all the stars on her design. They seem more prominent this episode, but I guess not in the like normal shots like this. It's just that, you know, one of these shots at the beginning got me alerted to them, and now I see them all the time. That's fun. Those two have known each other for a long time. Yeah, they want power. They want to do what they do. They want immortality, even. They want things to last. Getting up in age, kind of had to. Grasping at any straws. Immortality. Interestingly enough, Shitara, who doesn't fall for the whole immortality shtick, does get looped around by someone who is like desperate more for that prolongation of life than, you know, conventional wisdom about a thing. And so it's a lot of experience that is compounding and age. You know, like, you don't think Barakachin hasn't lived through the last few decades of the Empire? You don't think she knows how treason... she doesn't... she knows how treason works? Yeah. I mean... a little bit too convenient. Everything is just a little bit too convenient. Even though you saved my life. Not taking any chances. That's really cool. But like also making it, like, putting it across that everything is going well for Shitara. That's also really cool. I like that. But Here's the biggest shadow. You want to play with shadows in the ending theme? Mm-mm. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, the Mongols are making moves. They're all working. Shadow's trying to make moves against them. Who knows how that's gonna end up? Ah. I'm pointing to the stars in her eyes. Wah! I'm so trustworthy, you gotta believe me. I'm not gonna kill you and take revenge on the entire Mongol population. What's her plan for that? Because, like, also a lot of people like her. What happens when the Mongols perish and die and fall over? Hmm. Oh, this framing with the stairs. I like this one. I like the shot because, like, it kind of looks like a fence at the beginning, but then it's boxing off, a house. Why would it do that? No, they descend through it, and then boom. So many nice plays with shadows. We're ramping up. It's a nice action in the middle here. Um, yeah, I was surprised to see just like a raid like that go on. I don't think it was necessarily a siege because that's not that's not what that is. Mm-mm-mm. Is siege like a general verb also on top of being like a very specific military tactic? Siege definition: surrounding, blockading of a city. Yeah, yeah. I mean, no, it's a specific thing. That's not a siege. That's more of a raid. Hmm. Interesting where we place stuff like this, because everything primes itself for something else. Recontextualization of a piece of imagery or an event, like the earrings being reflected in both in Ogatai's eyes and then later in Barakashin's eyes. Then we get the cheese, which is set before toregene, but then afterwards we realize, oh, she didn't touch her cheese. She lactose? What's the matter? Something a little bit more sinister. Oh boy. All these. What were these in the initial? Puzzle pieces. Things that connect. Or, yeah. It's like these solitary gems, and then they all fall. Let's see that networking really produce some results. But also, a little bit too hasty. A little bit too like you're showing your cards too early. What do you actually have planned? Yeah, right here. Everything. Oh. Oh no. Everything is working as it should. Fuck. That's crazy. And that's the only hint. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we have our opposing figure standing tall and shadowed immensely. This is the spirit of the intellect of the Mongols still in your bad graces and working against what you have to what you have to punish us with, to find vengeance upon. Yeah, not gonna let it end so easily. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very fun. Like, yeah, maybe the one person you should not have nursed back to health. All right. So that will be it for today's episode of Jaadugar. I hope to see you all next week. And who knows how this will be this will reverberate out into the future. Next episode is called Heaven. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that. So, well, we'll see. We'll see next week. Bye bye.